Growing up playing football as a Buffalo Bills fan, one of the guys I looked up to was Fred Jackson. He was one of the few players able to make the jump from Division III college football and not only make an active NFL roster, but start for a number of years. This week we are seeing a local guy looking to take the same path as Fred Jackson. Meet Will Gladney.
Will Gladney's life has been far from simple. Growing up, he saw constant change bouncing around foster homes. Football was the one thing that never changed.
Football has always been what I do, and my goal has always been to play professional football.
Will started playing high school football at Binghamton, where he was teammates with a certain sports director. His sophomore year, he found a good home in Owego, graduating from OFA in 2016, where he claimed many of the Indians' receiving records before heading to Ithaca College, shattering records there too.
He's working at a deficit because of his background, but because of that deficit, he's developed a level of fight and resiliency that very few have. And like I said, because of that, he's going to continue to grow and develop, and someone can and has the chance to be the beneficiary of that.
Bombers head football coach Dan Swanstrom says 6 or 7 NFL teams have shown interest in Will. He says they've had up to hour-and-a-half phone calls with some scouts, while others have made the trip up to Ithaca to see him play.
You know, it's certainly the most interest, in my years in Division III that anybody's ever had.
Will took this last semester off to train at elite facilities across the East Coast, and earlier this month he got to show off his progress to NFL scouts at a pro day in Rochester.
I've made tremendous improvements in my game, and sometimes that doesn't always show. And those drills, I don't think they were awful. I think they could have been better. But when it comes down to football, I think that showed there at that pro day the best.
No matter the result of this week's draft, Will sees it as just the beginning of his journey.
I'm not going to stop until I do make it. So, whatever happens, happens. I'm going to keep my faith regardless, and I'm going to keep fighting. And I know I'm going to get my opportunity. I don't know if it'll be during this draft, but I know I'm going to get that call one day, and I definitely will be ready for that.
The 2020 NFL Draft runs through Thursday through Saturday. We'll be sure to update you on if Will ends up hearing his name called during the draft or if he ends up getting signed as an undrafted free agent.